Everybody, how are you? Please sit down. Well, good afternoon. My name is Joe Biden. I'm a friend of Bradley Cooper's. How many of you saw Silver Linings Playbook? Well, let me tell you, after I saw it, I called and asked whether or not they'd come in and see me, and the director as well. And I just think, sometimes art, many times art, has a more profound impact on, hey, Pat, how you doing, buddy? Good, come here. This guy's got a program going on to deal with the only uncharted part of the world, the human brain. And it is a gigantic initiative, and he, with his cuz over there, is always doing good things and doing great work.
Give Timmy Schreiber a hand, please.
And the reason he says that, if he doesn't say that about his cousin, he'll never hear the end of it.
That's right.
Not from his cousin, but from all those Schreibers. And anyway, I want to thank you. Good to see you, Patrick.
Thank you. And you see General Corelli, four-star general, led our efforts in Iraq and is now leading our efforts for One Mind for Research. Thank you, Mr. President.
Anyway, before I so rudely interrupted myself, I apologize. And by the way, this is a general who, when one of my 20-some trips to Iraq, he headed the first CAV, and he was gave me the single best advice about Iraq of anyone I met with. We met in the middle of what was not a very friendly time in downtown Baghdad, and it's great to see you. This is a man who came home, realized, and I mean this sincerely, realized in his role back at the Pentagon how many tens of thousands potentially of our young women and men coming back from multiple deployments needed the help, and devoted his life to this now. And so this guy is a warrior, a physical warrior, and now a warrior for making sure that his warriors are taken care of. Well, look, folks, back to Bradley Cooper. So I went home and I said to my daughter, married lady, to my 4 granddaughters, I said, look, Bradley Cooper came in to see me today. I mentioned the guy who directed the film. They didn't want to hear anything about that, Bradley Cooper. And so it made me sort of a hero. But I just want you to know he caused me great pain recently. I've been asked by the president to sort of lead a new initiative, God willing, in the hemisphere, in Latin America, to really begin to change the way we interact with the rest of the hemisphere. And I went down to meet with the new Brazilian president, and I'm in my hotel room, and as we check in, my youngest granddaughter, I had 2 granddaughters with me who were traveling with my wife, going to the favelas. There's really slum areas of Brazil, and Bradley knows about that. He was visited as well. And my youngest granddaughter says, Pop, she said, Bradley Cooper's in this hotel. And I said, you're kidding me. I said, that's nice. She said, Pop, you're his friend, right? And swear to God, this is my 12-year-old. I said, well, yeah, we're kind of friends. She said, well, Pop, you ought to call him. And I said, what do you want me to do? He said, Pop, we got this very big suite. And he said, you should have him down like you do other people, like you have presidents and things come and see you. And I said, swear to God, Dory. I said, well, honey, I've got to go meet the president of Brazil, and you're going to Favela shortly. She said, Pop. That's all. Just look, Pop. I said, honey, I've got to go to the meeting. Okay, Pop. I'll see you. Well, Bradley, somehow we're going to have to make up for this. You owe me. But My standing with my granddaughter has plummeted, even though my standing with the president of Brazil has gone up. But given the choice, I'm not sure what to. It's kind of a tough deal. Look, speaking of warriors.